Hello everyone, I am teacher Jonas and I will be teaching you math and science. But today we will learn math. Today's topic is multiplication, but before we get into it, do you remember what my name was? My name is teacher Jonas, okay? Alright, so today's topic, as you can see, is multiplication. Okay, now the word is a little hard, so repeat after me. Multiplication. One more time, repeat. Multiplication. Remember, it's multiplication, not multiplication. Okay, it's not shan, it's shen. Okay, multiplication. Multiplication. Repeat. Good. Alright, so today's topic is multiplication. Now let's see, what is multiplication? Okay, so let's learn about multiplication. What is multiplication? It is just like repeated addition. Do you know what is repeat? Repeat means again, again, again. Let me show you. Put your hands up like this. Everyone, put your hands up like this. Okay? Hands are two equal groups, right? We have 5 and we have 5. They are the same, right? 5 and 5. Okay. Now, there are 5 fingers here and there are 5 fingers here. So, if I ask you, how many fingers do you have in total? First thing that comes to your mind is addition, right? 5 plus 5 equals to 10. Now, because we have two groups of 5 fingers, right? One group and one group. So we have two groups. How many fingers do we have in each group? 5. So 5 and 5 equals to 10. Now, addition takes time. So we can use multiplication. Instead of saying 5 plus 5 equals 10, we can say 2 times 5 equals to 10. Now, 2, what is 2? Remember, we have two hands, right? So 2 hands times how many fingers in each hand? 5 equals to 10. So we use multiplication to make it easier. Now, multiplication, if you look at here, is made of two parts. We have the part before the equal sign. You see, this is equal sign. And the part after the equal sign. Now, the part before equal sign is very easy. You see, we have factor times factor. What is factor? Factor is a number that is multiplied by another number. 2 here is a factor. Also, 5 is a factor. But this one, the answer, 10, is called the product. Okay, the product. Do you understand? This is the product. So what is the product of 2 times 5? It's 10. Now, we call all of this together sum. Multiplication, sum. So 2 times 5 equals 10 is multiplication, sum. Now, if you're confused, it's okay. I will show you more examples so you can understand better. Okay, let's look at the next example. Okay, so the question is, how many grocery bags are there altogether? Grocery bags, okay? We want to know about the grocery bags, not the carts. The grocery bags. But when you look at here, You see, there are 3 carts. 1, 2, 3. And there are 2 grocery bags in each cart. So we can look at each cart as one group, right? One group. And in one group, how many items do we have? 2. Okay, so if I ask you, how many grocery bags do we have all together? You're gonna think about addition again, right? You're gonna say 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is correct. The answer is 6. But you just wasted your time. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Oh, too long. So we use multiplication. Again, when it's the same group, 2, 2, 2, we can use multiplication. So, first question, how many groups? 3 groups. See, 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. Now, how many are there in each group? 2. So, 3 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2 equals to 6. So, let's read the multiplication sum together. 3 times 2 equals 6. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is that this x is called times. For those of you who don't know the name, this is the name. It's called times. So we say 3 times 2, and this is called equals or equals to. Okay, so times and equals. So the multiplication sum here is 3 times 2 equals 6. Good job. Let's do one more together. Okay, how many total horses are there? You see, we want to know how many horses are there. But it's easy because we already have groups. So let's ask the question, how many groups are there? How many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 groups, right? Now, next question is, how many horses are in each group? Each means 1. Each, wait, where is it? Each means 1. So how many horses are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we have 4. Now, the next question is, we have 5 groups of 4. You see, 5 groups of 4. I think you can write the multiplication sum now. Can you tell me what it is? 5 times 4 and one more time. 5 times 4 equals to 20, right? 5 times 4 equals to 20. Now you see, if we want to do this with addition, we have to say, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals to 20. Oh, too long. It takes too much time. So we use multiplication. We say 5, because we have 5 groups, times 4, because we have 4 horses in each group. Do you understand? Good. If you don't understand, it's okay. We have so many more examples to do, okay? So get ready. Okay, so let's see what's next. All right, let's do this one together. Now, before we do this together, I want you to try to do it by yourself. How many purple dots are there all together? How many purple dots are there? You can pause the video, pause it now, and then try to do it by yourself, okay? I'm going to give you take 5 minutes of your time, okay? Pause and do it. Are you back? If you did it, then good. If you didn't do it, again, pause the video and go do it, okay? So, let's do it together. Now, this one is a little different because, you see, these dots are not in a group. So we have to make a group, all right? Now, we can make groups like this, or, which means that we have how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we can also do it in another way. Let me show you. Now remember, if you do it this way, we also have 4 items in each group. Now let's do it another way. Let's do it this way. So I make one group. Not beautiful. Let me do it one more time. One group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and lastly 4 groups. So now we have 4 groups. Again, if you do it this way, it's also correct. Don't worry about it. Now, I like to do it this way. So, how many groups do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 groups. Now, our next question is, how many dots do I have in each one? So, how many items do I have in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 dots in each group. So, can you guess how many dots we have together? Let's think of the multiplication sum. Here is the way you do it. See, how many groups are there? 4. How many dots are there in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8. So we have 4 groups of 8, which is 4 times 8, which equals to 32. If you got this answer, good job. Now again, if you put your group in the other way, it's still correct because your answer is going to be 8 times 4, which is again 32. That's why I love multiplication, because it's so fun. You can get creative. Okay, now we're going to do a bit more complicated things. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to do multiplication of 1 digit and 2 digit. All right, let's see. Okay, we start by something very easy. 5 times 6. 5 times 6. What is the answer? Very easy. 30, right? Let's see the next one. We know the answer now. Now, what about 4 times 7? 4 groups. Each group has 7. What is the answer? 28. Very good. So you're ready for harder things. Now look at this one. 21 times 5. Uh-oh, I can't know the answer right away. Because, look at here. It has 2 digits. 21 times 5. If you can't do it, it's okay. There is a solution. We can add 21 to itself 5 times. We can say 21 plus 21 plus 21 plus 21 plus 21, which is equal to 105. But that just took a lot of time. So we can just do 21 times 5 in this way. We can write it in column form. Column form. What is column form? It means write it like this, vertically, okay? You write it like this. So, how do we write it? Look at here. write the 2-digit number at the top, 21, and write the 1-digit number at the bottom, okay? As you remember from the place value lesson that we had last time, we put the ones in one line and tens in one line. But we don't have tens here, okay? So ones and tens. Do you know what's next? Hundreds. Very good. So remember, you must align the place values. You cannot write 21 and 2 is above 5. No, no, no. It has to be like this. Now that you wrote it in column form, you can start multiplying. Step 1, multiply this number with the first digit, which is in the ones, right? So 5 times 1 equals to 5. Very good. That's step 1. Finished. So we write the 5 down here. Remember, it has to align with the rest of the answer. So we cannot write the 5 here or here or here, okay? You have to write the 5 right below the ones place value, okay? Now that you're done with this, we go to the next step, which is easy. 5 times 2, okay? 5 times 2, easy, it's 10. Now, what do we do with 10? You write it here, okay? 10 and 5. So together, 105. Now, again, one last time, don't forget to align them. You see, ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay? So, let's see more examples. But before we do that, let's review what happened. So we had 21 times 5, but it was too hard to do it. No problem. We wrote it in the column form like this. See, ones, tens. And then we started with 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 2, 10. Easy peasy. And we write the answer aligning with the place values. Okay, now let's do another one. How about this one? 8 times 97. Oh my God, this is too hard. No problem. We write it in column form. Look at here. We write the 97 on the top. Remember, you write the 2-digit number, the one with the biggest digit on the top. 97 has more digits than 8. So 97 times 8. Remember, align, okay? Now let's start by doing it. Firstly, 8 times 7. 8 times 7, what is it? 56. Now, you're not going to write 56 here. What are you going to do? You're going to give the 5 to the tens. So you're going to remember, you have a spare 5 tens, which is 50. So you put it up here. Now 56, right? So you put the 6 down here. Once you do this, you go to the next multiplication. If you're wondering, teacher, why did we put here? Don't worry, I will tell you. Now, we do 8 times 9, which is 72. Now, look at here. 72 here, we're not going to write it here. Remember, we have 5 here, the 50. So we do 72 plus the 5 up here, right? So what is it? It's 77. So 72 plus 72 plus 5 equals to 77. Now what do we do with 77? Easy. Just write it down here. And you got the answer. The answer is 776. Remember, align. See, ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay? Now let's do more. Alright, now let's try something a little different, okay? We have 6 times 39. pause the video and try to do it. When you're finished, come play the video again. Okay, now let's do it together. Alright, so as you know, we start from this part, right? So 6 times 9, what is it? What is 6 times 9? 54. We write 4 here. We keep the 5 up here on the next place value, which is tens, so above 3. Next, 6 times 3, which is 18, right? 18. Now, we add the 5 we have to 18, which is 23. We write it down here. So the answer is 234. Okay? I hope you understand this time, because we're going to do something a little harder. Now, once you're done, watch these 2 videos, okay? I'll put the link later. Now, we have to do multiplication of 1 digit by 3-digit numbers, okay? Let's see what I mean. It's just like 2-digit numbers, but with an extra step at the end. Let's see what I mean. 310 times 2. Now, some of you can do it in your head. It's pretty easy, right? But let's do it in the correct way. Again, we cannot do it like this. It's a little hard. So, we write it in the column form, right? We put the 3-digit number on the top, and we put the 1-digit number at the bottom. But don't forget, the numbers must align with their correct place value. So, look at here. 0 and 2 are ones. 1 here is tens. 3 here is hundreds. So don't forget that, okay? It's very, very important. So, we start with step 1, which is very easy. 2 times 0, which is 0. Now, we just put the 0 in the ones place. Very simple. Step 2, who can tell me? 2 times what? 2 times 1. That's right. 2 times 1, which is, again, very easy. It's 2. We put the 2 in the tens place. You see? Now, we are one step closer to the answer. Step 3. Let's see. 2 times 3, or 3 times 2, whatever you like, okay? The answer is 6. We put the 6 here. You see, we can write 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. That's the thing about multiplication. You can do it any way you want, right? So, we put the 6 in the hundreds place. Remember, alignment. So, the answer is 620, right? That's it. Pretty simple. Now, let's do more examples. I want you to be ready. So, don't forget the place value alignment, okay? Let me show you here. Let me use this one. See, ones, tens, hundreds. It must align. Okay, so now we know. Pretty easy. 310 times 2 equals 620. Now let's do more. How about this one? Pause the video and try to do it yourself. I hope you're back from doing it. If you didn't get the right answer, it's okay. We're going to do it together, okay? Let's see. We have 758 times 4. Again, we write it in the column form, right? So we put the 4, which is 1 digit, in the ones, and the rest up here. So, we multiply 4 times 8. What is the answer? Easy. 32. Now, we got 32 here. What do we do? Do we write 32 here? No. We write 2, and then we put the 3 up there. It's a little complicated, but once you practice, you're going to do it. So, 2 is in the ones place, and 3 goes over to the tens column. Now, what do we do next? Very easy. 4 times 5. You see, we multiply 4 times 5, and whatever answer we got, plus 3. So 4 times 5, what is it? 20. And we add it to the 3, right? So 20 plus 3 equals to 23. Now a question, do we put 23 down here? No, we do not do that, right? We cannot put 23 in the tens place. So what we do is we scratch the 3 up here so we don't get it mixed up. We put the 3 in the tens place, and we put the 2 in the hundreds place up here. Now we're going to use this same way we use the other one. Let me show you. 4 times 7. What is the answer? You should know. 28. Now 28, do we write it here? Yes, but wait. We forgot something. Look it up here. We have a 2. So 28 plus 2 equals 30. Now we write the 30 down here. So now we have the answer of 758 times 4. The answer is 3032. See, even though it's a big number, when you write it in column, you can do it step by step. So you gotta watch these 2 videos again for this topic. Until next time, guys, Teacher Jonas out. Bye-bye.